because I feel like you're really being so hostile towards me.
This is all being recorded.
That's fine, but I want it for my own thing, because then you guys will just
100%.
say, like last time, you don't have the camera. It magically goes away, right? Just like all my records, just like all the reports from all the times I came in here to say, look, here's a video of him speaking to me on the phone, violating the protective order.
So
and you know what you guys did? You did nothing. Because guess what?
Within the guidelines.
What do you mean? Wait a second. What's within the guidelines? It says in the court order, all communication between me and him must be in our family wizard, and it must be in writing.
Where's that court order?
It's right here. Family wizard. It's been like that for this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And this is why I came to the police last time in April.
Was that in Family Wizard?
No. Family wizard is messages only. That's why I'm saying I'm messaging him. And the messages are all documented where it tells you the time they read it. It tells you if they opened it and ignored you. And so it's like...
And he's able to monitor the phone calls with you and your daughter.
It says FaceTime.
Supervise.
No. It doesn't say supervise. It says mother's access may include FaceTime calls monitored by the dad. That's all it says. FaceTime calls monitored by him. It doesn't say supervise the calls. It doesn't say harass me or speak to me during the calls.
That's for you to go to...
No, it's not, because it's harassment. Because look, he was already...
Listen to what I'm saying.
All right, I just want to write it down.
Would you like to sign the papers?
I want to write 2 different reports here.
We're not doing 2 different reports.
Why? There's 2 different. There's 2 different things. This isn't this. What I just showed you is not in there.
6 months or 9 months of whatever.
Okay,
so
and this is today, and this is one thing about today.
And
so
what happened today?
I just played it for you.
That's not illegal.
It's not illegal. He was told by your police department. It says right here, Matthew was advised if he stopped all communication. No, this was before.
We are done.
This was before.
We are done.
Okay, you know what? This is exactly time to go. What do you mean? So you're denying me the right to?
We already did. I'm offering you an option
and I asked you about this, and you said that you were going to call him and tell him to stop it, right?
No, that's not what I said.
Wait a second. So he's allowed to continue harassing me, and you won't tell him to stop.
That's not harassment.
So this isn't harassment, what I just played for you. When I was talking to my child, he was telling me, you need to make plans. I told you, I tried to contact him in the app, and he opens the message and says nothing. Then he's telling my child, she's not messaging me in the app. I have proof of me messaging him in the app every single day, asking him to see my... Don't tell me it's civil. Don't tell me it's between me and court.
Civil.
It's not civil.
So would
it's
you
not
like
civil.
to sign your papers now?
Okay.
I'll give you an opportunity. If not, we are leaving.
Okay, I want to be clear that I came here tonight because...
I want to be clear that I'm giving you the opportunity to sign
And
your
so
papers.
you're not going to tell him that... You're not going to tell him the same thing like Officer Fernandez told him last time, where if he continues
He didn't contact you. So
What do you mean? I called his mother's phone to talk to my daughter, and he's grabbing the phone, yelling at me. This is a pattern. It happens every day. Every day it happens.
Would you like to sign your papers? Or
Yes, and I want to know why you guys aren't going to tell him to stop contacting me.
He didn't contact
He
you.
spoke to me on the phone when he's not supposed to. It says only in
It says
writing.
that you can't contact him.
It
Nothing
says
that
I
he
can
can't
contact
you.
my daughter.
I'm not getting upset with you.
It says I can contact my daughter. So you guys are...
You have
so wait a
one
second.
option.
Okay.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
I want...
Sign your papers or we're leaving.
Okay, I'm going to sign my papers, but I just want to be clear.
29 seconds.
Excuse me.
28.
Excuse me. I have
I
the
don't
right
wanna treat you like a
to...
child.
I have the right to due process. I'm not a child, okay? I know that you guys are misogynistic. You hate women. You guys are all domestic abusers here. It's so obvious. Look at the expressions on your face. It's so
I'm laughing
funny.
just comical.
It's funny, right?
Yes.
Do you have a wife? Do you have kids?
I do have
Do you
a
beat
wife.
your wife?
No,
How
I
many
don't.
times do you beat her? I bet you have beat her before.
Nope, I never have.
Yeah, right.
So, and that's what we're getting at. See what you're saying right now?
Because look at how you're talking to me.
I'm talking to you like a normal
You're
human
talking to
being.
me like a normal human being. Okay, so when I told Officer Fernandez...
about 15
exactly,
seconds.
you're cutting me off again. But when I told Officer Fernandez...
I can sign this first.
Yes, please.
When I told
Sorry,
Officer...
sorry.
Before you sign anything, please read this first statement. Write your name, address, phone number, and date of birth.
Well, what
on
about
there.
the date and stuff? Don't I have to put all that on each page?
No.
Because this doesn't even have the page number.
So here's what we'll do. You're going to read this, all right? By making any kind of false allegations this year, you will be arrested for making a false allegation. If there's any proof of you doing so, you will be arrested.
Okay, and I just want to be
Go
clear
ahead.
that
Put-
you're
put
telling me...
yourself there and sign
And I'm asking you a question here. And you need to be able to communicate with me, just like I said with the
already explained to you everything I
ADA.
needed to.
Please don't yell at me, sir. I tried to ask you...
Let's
I
not yell.
tried to ask you a question, please.
You're the one
I
that's
was
gonna
under
do
the
this.
impression here, please, I'm asking you a question for clarification purposes for my own safety.
Sure.
For somebody who's done nothing but torture me, you have no idea what this person's put me through. Okay? I know you don't care, but you know what? This is my.
You're not say what you have to say.
All right. I was under the impression that as of this date, all communication between me and him must be in the app or it's harassment. You're telling me that now he can freely contact me whenever he wants. Is that...
He didn't contact you.
Okay. Speaking to me on the phone is not contacting me?
No.
Then what do you call that? I called his mother's phone to talk to my daughter. I did not contact him.
Which can be supervised.
It doesn't say supervised. It doesn't say that.
Monitored. Supervised.
It says FaceTimes are monitored. FaceTimes only.
What you need to do is go to family
No,
court.
I can't go to family
I'm
court.
instructing you to go to family court.
I have no way to go to family court.
I'm instructing you to go to family
Okay,
court.
that's not an option. I'm telling you that's not an option, and you're telling me to do something that's not an option.
Why isn't it an option?
Because the judge said that none of this, we can't go back to court.
Oh, okay. So then I think that's settled then.
I was told by the court to go to the police. I was just in the court last week. I'm just wanted to be clear. Does he need to be told again that he can't contact me? Because when I spoke to...
Contact you.
Please listen to me. When I spoke to Officer Fernandez on July 24th and I showed him that he was continuing to speak to me on the calls, Officer Fernandez said he was going to call him and tell him, look, even if there's a protective order's done, you still can't contact her on the phone.
Do you have a report for that?
I have this report.
From a year and a half ago. And there was a protective order that was already canceled.
I'm saying to you that the protective order was because he was arrested for violating this. So we didn't have a protective order. He was able to be arrested because he was warned by a police officer that if he has further contact with me outside the app for our child, which is only messages.
Listen, are you going to sign your papers?
Why aren't you answering my question?
I already answered it many times.
Okay, so then I want you guys to tell him not to have contact with me outside the app. Can you do that?
What you need to do is sign your papers.
Right, and can you request that he have no more further contact with me outside the app from this point forward?
Okay, but you can't... What you're trying
No, I
to
asked
do
you a yes
is
or no
manipulate
question.
the system.
I'm not See what I mean? The fact that you're saying that is showing bias against me. What system am I trying to manipulate?
Because he can monitor all.
It doesn't say that. You're saying this off the top of your head. What court?
You told me
I
that.
told you. It says FaceTimes. This was not a FaceTime. It says FaceTime
Sign
monitored.
papers. Have a good day.
Wow. Okay. This is ridiculous. Seriously, this is so ridiculous.
You're taking up another this officer's time. Sign your papers.
Yeah, exactly. Like you guys don't get paid to sit here and do nothing.
All right, so this first one, you have to agree. Write your name on top.
I don't understand why this is how.
That first one.
Okay, I don't understand
Just
why.
grab that first
Why
one,
are you?
please.
Why are you talking to me
I'm
like
telling
this?
you how
Okay,
this has
I'm
to be
trying
done.
to do it.
Not
I
this
see
one,
that.
Not this one. Grab that one.
Great. Please don't
Grab-
take things out of my hand. Look, this
grab
says
that
the
one.
exact same thing.
Nope, I want that
It
one.
says this one.
That's a new
Okay,
statement.
right. Listen to me.
Grab that
I
one.
want to report that he's contacting me when he was told not to.
That we just determined that wasn't illegal. Grab that one.
I'm saying I want to make a report. Whether you say something's illegal or not doesn't mean I have the right to make a report.
I want to take care of this first.
Okay.
This, what's here?
I'm making sure I write this because I want him to be clear that I don't want any contact with him at all outside the app. Period. Ever again. And that's my right to request that. You guys can't tell me that I have to be harassed by somebody. You have no right to tell me that. So is this going to be under that case number that Officer Fernandez had opened, or is that case number different?
I'll give that to you after. I'll determine that.
You guys took these out of the right. You guys missed up the pages here. what you guys did with these pages here, but these are not in correct order anymore.
They're all numbered, correct?
They are, but like you guys don't have it in the order that I gave it to you in.
As long as these are numbered
I
correctly.
know, but I want to give this to be in order. Like you guys are already saying that you're not going to do anything, that you think that this is lies, and telling me that you're going to arrest me for writing a false statement. Like this is how you talk to people when they come to ask for help. I don't want him to talk to me on the phone anymore. Are you guys able to tell him that I don't want to talk to him on the phone?
Unless if there's a court order stating that he's not allowed to talk to
There
him on
is.
the
There's a
phone.
court order saying everything's got to be in Family Wizard. I showed it to you. And everything has to be in writing.
We need to see the current court order.
So how can I send it to you? Usually I'm able to email.
You don't have it on you?
Usually I'm able to email things to officers. Is that an option?
Of course.
Okay, can you provide me with your email then so I can give that to you now so that you can reference it?
Just so you're aware, I read Officer Fernandez's report from July.
Okay, and what does it say?
It says that he explained to you already that he's allowed to communicate with you.
Look, can I see that report? Because I've never seen that.
I can't show it to you. It
Okay.
has to get released to records.
Okay, well, that's
So-
not what he said. So I'm going to be taking this up. Please tell me your name and the name of your supervisor.
I am a supervisor.
Okay, your supervisor.
The chief of police.
So you're a lieutenant.
Yes.
Okay, lieutenant.
DeRubis, D-E.
Is it on your shirt?
It is.
And who's your boss?
The assistant chief, Martins.
So Assistant Chief Martin is your immediate supervisor.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to follow up with him. I don't want to argue with you anymore.
Yeah, no,
You've
I'm
said
not-
enough. I feel discriminated against. I feel extremely
It was
disrespected
already-
and discriminated. It's not funny. I'm going to be
already-
speaking
I'm
to
not
him.
laughing.
I don't want to say
It was
anything
already-
else to
It
you.
was already explained to
Okay,
you.
it was not explained to me. I'm going to be following up with him.
So you're saying Officer Fernandez lied in his report?
I did not see the report, so I can't say anything until I read it.
So-
I'm going to follow up with both Assistant
We're all
Chief
set.
Martin. What do you mean? I'm signing this. We're in the middle of signing this.
If this was already explained to you,
What was explained to me?
everything that happened with last time, you said the same thing to Officer Fernandez.
What are you talking about?
You
I
explained
have it
all
on.
this.
I have a ring camera
So,
footage of Officer
If you-
Fernandez
if you
outside
take
my
the
house.
statement, you can take the statement from her, but as far as anything else with the
It's
communication.
all out of order. She didn't want to
It's
put it
not
in
out of order. Officer Fernandez never said.
So,
He
I-
called Matthew that day
If you take a statement, that's that.
to say a
Other
statement
than
that,
signing
but
all that,
what?
okay.
But what do you mean that's that? You guys are denying me to be able to write a statement. Is that what you're saying?
We're saying we're going to take the statement that you already typed up. You could sign all those. That's what we'll take today.
Okay, but you're not going to tell him that he has to follow the court order and only speak to me in the app. You're not going to tell him that he can't speak to me outside the app.
As of right now, he's allowed to communicate you because he's monitoring the phone call. He was
It doesn't say he can monitor the phone call.
Like you said, like my
I thought you said I was
We're gonna
gonna.
take
I know,
this.
but I
We're
thought
gonna
you
take
said.
this only
I know,
today.
but I thought you just said you were gonna have me email you the court order.
Like you said, we're going to take this.
What
only
about
today.
emailing you the court
We're gonna
order?
take this today, and that's it.
You just told me.
That's
that,
it.
Okay.
I'm going off what
May
my
I have
lieutenant
your
said. He's
email?
my
Okay, that's
supervisor.
fine. May I
Nope.
have your email?
Right now, we're not. You're not going to.
So you're gonna just imagine what the court order says, and you don't want
We're
to
going
see.
to take this today.
Okay. So you don't wanna
We're
see-
going to take that today.
So to be clear, you don't
My
want.
lieutenant said we're going to
Okay.
take that today.
Can you confirm with him that you just told me before he came in here you wanted me to email
I'm
you?
going off what he says.
Okay,
He can see
I'm asking
everything
you
that
a
goes on in this
question.
room.
I'm asking you a question.
going-
Right. Please don't cut me off. I asked you.
You've been cutting us off the whole time.
I know,
We're
but
taking that
I'm
and
here
that's it.
asking for
If
your
you don't
help.
wanna
This is
sign
your
those,
job.
I could leave.
I'm
You
asking
can come
you-
back another time.
You guys are saying that the court order says something, but it's not what it says. I'm asking you if I can email you the court order.
My lieutenant said we're going to take that today, and that's
I know,
all.
but what about the court order? Don't you want to have a copy of it?
We're going to sign those forms today.
Okay, so you don't want a copy of the court order.
I don't need it right now. We're gonna
Why do
take
you not
those
need
today.
it right now? You don't know what it says.
I'm focused on this right now.
So you're denying me the
I'm
option.
focused
Okay.
on this right now.
Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous that you guys treat people like this. Like, this is seriously, like, ridiculous that you actually treat people this way. I don't understand. I came here asking for help. I've been here for 3 hours asking for help. And you guys want to tell me that I have to continue to get harassed.
I want to take care of this right now.
You want to take care of this, and I'm asking you for something that's immediate, and you're ignoring me. So I don't have the right to pursue something that's immediate.
Of course you do.
So then why can't I send you the court order by email, like you said? You were going to give me your email. You were about to give it to me.
I want to take care of this right
Can
now.
you
My
ask your
lieutenant
supervisor?
came in the
Okay,
room, and
that's
he said,
fine,
Let's
and-
take care of this.
all right,
that's
and
what
I'm
we're doing
putting it in
tonight.
order.
So that's what we're doing tonight.
And I'm trying to put it in order because you guys messed it up. So as I'm doing that, is it possible for me
All right,
to?
I'll come check in with you in a few minutes. And once that's
All right, but
in
what
order.
about sending you the court order so that you guys can refer to the actual language of it? Is that something we can
I'll give you
do?
a few minutes to put that in order.
Okay.